Hello everyone, welcome to how to solve this very nice algebra equation 1 over x plus 1 over y equal to 1 divided by root xy minus 1. Our job is to find all possible values of x and y such that x and y are positive integers. So let's start. Since x is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0. So this denominator root xy minus 1, denominator root xy minus 1 cannot be equal to 0 because dividing by 0 is undefined, and this implies that root xy cannot be equal to 1, and this implies that xy cannot be equal to 1. Now we take the LCM of this x and this y. The LCM of x and y is x times y. When we divide this xy by x, we get y times this one, y, plus xy divided by y is x times this one, x, equal to 1 divided by root x times y minus 1. We can write this y plus x as x plus y divided by x times y equal to 1 divided by root xy minus 1. Let's call this equation number 1. Now we isolate this root xy. So we use cross multiplication. We multiply this x plus y by this expression, and we multiply this xy by this 1. So this will become x plus y times root xy minus 1 equal to xy times 1 will become xy. Distribute this x plus y, this will become x plus y times root x y, and x plus y times negative 1, negative x plus y equal to x y. Further simplify, this will become x plus y times root x y, negative times x, negative x, and negative times y, negative y equal to x y. Move these two terms to the right hand side and divide both sides by this x plus y. Then this implies that root x times y is equal to xy plus x plus y divided by x plus y. Now because x and y are positive integers, so this right hand side, this whole right hand side is a rational number. So this left hand side, this root xy also must be a rational number, and this root xy can only be a rational number if this xy is a perfect square. So we suppose that let x times y equal to k squared, where k is an positive integer. And now we recall equation number 1. We recall equation 1. Equation 1 is x plus y equal to 1 over root xy minus 1. Equation 1 is x plus y over x times y equal to 1 divided by root x times y minus 1. Since x times y is equal to k squared, so this equation will become x plus y divided by k squared equal to 1 divided by If xy is equal to k squared, then this implies that root xy will be equal to k. So this root xy minus 1 will become k minus 1. Now if we multiply both sides by k squared, then this implies that x plus y equal to k squared divided by k minus 1. Since x is a positive integer and y is a positive integer, so x plus y is also a positive integer. And this right hand side can only be a positive integer if this k squared is divisible by this k minus 1. So now we can rewrite this k squared as we can rewrite this equation as x plus y equal to k squared is same as k squared minus 1 plus 1 divided by k minus 1. We use parentheses to make this a group. Next, x plus y equal to this k squared minus 1 can be factorized as k plus 1 times k minus 1 plus this 1 divided by k minus 1. Next, x plus y equal to, we can write this fraction into two fractions, k plus 1 times k minus 1 divided by k minus 1 plus 1 divided by k minus 1. Now this k minus 1 will be cancelled with this k minus 1, and we are left with x plus y equal to k plus 1 plus 1 divided by k minus 1. Now this left hand side x plus y is a positive integer. This right hand side can only be an integer if this 1 is divisible by this k minus 1, and k is also a positive integer, means that k is greater than or equal to 1. If in this equation we set k is equal to 1, if we set k is equal to 1, then this 1 minus 1 will become 0, and dividing by 0 is undefined, so k cannot be equal to 1. And if we check k is equal to 2, then this will become 1 divided by 2 minus 1. Further simplify, this will become 1 divided by 1, and 1 is divisible by 1, so this will become 1. It means that k can be equal to 2. If we check k is equal to greater than 2, then we see what will happen. If k will be greater than 2, let's say k is equal to 3, then this will become 1 divided by 3 minus 1. This will become 1 divided by 2. 1 is not divisible by 2, means that k cannot be equal to greater than 2. So the only option for k is 2. So in this equation we replace every k with 2. This will become x plus y equal to 2 plus 1 plus 1 divided by 2 minus 1. Further simplify, this will become x plus y equal to 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 1 divided by 1 is 1. So 3 plus 1 will become x plus y equal to 4. Now recall that we have supposed that xy equal to k squared. We have supposed that x times y equal to k squared. Since k is equal to 2, so this will become x times y equal to 2 squared, and xy will be equal to 4. And from this equation, if we move this x to the right hand side, this implies that y is equal to 4 minus x. So in this equation we replace this y with this 4 minus x, then this will become x times 4 minus x equal to 4. Distribute this x times 4 will become 4x, x times negative x squared equal to 4. Move these two terms to the right hand side, this will become x squared minus 4 times x plus 4 equal to 0. Now this is a perfect square, this will become x minus 2 whole squared equal to 0. If we take a square root of both sides, this implies that x minus 2 equal to 0, and this implies that x is equal to 2. And to find the value of y, we recall the equation. We recall this equation, y is equal to 4 minus x. We recall that y is equal to 4 minus x. So y will be equal to 4 minus 2, and this implies that y is equal to 2. So from the given equation we get only one pair, x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 2. So x comma y equal to 2 comma 2 is the only solution to this equation.